You are not going to believe what I'm about to show you guys. But even though everybody's trying to avoid talking about this subject, I'm bringing it up to you because I'm that guy that tells you everything you need to know, including things that you might not want to hear. So the bull run effectively is in full force since the 18th of September 2024. And on this channel, we went live and we announced that the bull run is up. And since then, we've been pumping. Historically, Bitcoin has been falling a lot during the month of September. But for the first time in so many years, we have seen Bitcoin price going up significantly. Now, there's something else that's fishy and unsure about Bitcoin. And I want you and I to sit down right now and explore this suspicious data and what it actually means for Bitcoin. Is this really a bull run, or this is a bull trap and we could still see Bitcoin struggling a little bit? Now, this is not a matter of opinion, it's a matter of facts and data. So this is what I discovered, and I can give you a little background of when this started. This was a discussion. I was chatting with a few professional traders, most of them were they work for Wall Street companies, trading professionally, some of them family office, some of them hedge funds. And the subject that came on yesterday that we were all shocked by was the volume question. So let me show you what we were exploring here, and I want you guys to also make your own judgment about this. This is a Bitcoin chart. It's a monthly play, and I would like you to have a look at what is happening here. So if you look historically, in moments when Bitcoin was going up a lot, I need you to pay attention to at the bottom area of the chart, right? I'm talking about this area here. What you're looking down below there is what is referred to as volume. Volume is very important because it means that there's actually a lot of bids and a lot more demand and buying or selling power of the asset. Now, I needed to look carefully from, let's say, even you can go as back as 2016. You look at the Bitcoin volume was pretty enormous, especially in periods of what can be considered as a bull run. Even in 2021, when we saw the historical pump of Bitcoin, you could see that the volume here was hitting, even on the volume scale, we could say it was about at 38, 0.38 minus 0.38. And right now, we are at a moment in the market where Bitcoin is supposedly going up, but it's not adding up with the volumes. The volumes are so thin here. Looking at minus 0.57, which is almost double the amount that used to be in the last bull run, but with a negative number. So that's really concerning if you think about it. So what does this mean and what could happen? This means that until we start to see a lot more volume coming into the market, Bitcoin is more likely going to consolidate, or it will struggle to break out, go up, and maintain the prices. And then there's a question of, okay, why is this happening and what's more likely to happen? Why are the volumes so low? And I can help to explain that, but even that does not explain everything that we need to know. Okay, so yeah, this is actually a much better view right here. If you look at it like this, these volumes might look like a lot right now, but if you compare them to previous history, you can see that they're not even coming close to the volumes that are necessary for a coin to pump. Now, what is happening, guys, it's also something to consider, is that if you look at the current market structure, you will see that even though the interest rates are down by 0.5% last month, it doesn't mean that immediately all the money is going to follow into Bitcoin and risk-on assets and start pumping. Most of the money, right now, the interest rate is still roughly 5%. So a lot of liquidity is still in the banks, locked out in there by fund managers who are like, okay, 5% is still good. Until we see further cuts of the interest rates and we see a little bit of a lot more spike in Bitcoin. And then people start to get more FOMO, and also the volumes will increase when actually there is a real withdrawal of bank account money flowing back into crypto. So it's just a matter of liquidity flow right now. So what is happening, the volume that you're seeing right now, Bitcoin going up like this is mainly trading that is pushing these numbers up. A little bit of speculation because a lot of traders could see, big money could see that, okay, the market gets excited for a bull run and interest rate cuts. So right now, it might be the smarter way to buy Bitcoin into long. And then obviously, it's a self-fulfilling narrative. It starts going up. But this is a speculative run. This is more of a speculative run. The real run, when you should go full blast and long on Bitcoin, I believe that is when you start to see the volumes really spiking up, which will represent that a lot more money is flowing out of the banks and the institution and the traditional institutions flowing into risk-on assets in Bitcoin. And that's basically what I wanted to share with you guys. This chart, I think it's very, very important. It should not be discounted, or it should not be overlooked when you're making your financial trading or investment decisions here. So you see this line that I drew right here. Previously in 2022, in 2023 even, Bitcoin volumes could spike all the way to that level. Right now, the only time we have reached those levels of volumes was with a negative or a sell-off pressure, and that was back in August when we had a flash crash. So if you're looking for a big signal for a bull run to really go all in, I think you should be looking really carefully what the volumes are doing. But that does not mean that we're not going to pump. It's just that we are going to consolidate, which means we're going to go through a period of a lot of pump and dumps and dumps. I think by the time we get the third or fourth rate cut, that's when we could really see a serious bull run starting to spike up. But for now, trade carefully, take advantage of the consolidation. Right now, the market is Bitcoin is more predictable right now with making bottoms at 53K. And the recent top now has been 66K, but not too far out from the last pump as well, which was 65K. So this might become a range that Bitcoin could be going through until we have a new wave, or we have a new reason or more interest rate cuts that are more aggressive to start pumping back the market. This could become the new range for Bitcoin, all right? I don't think it's the right way to be bearish right now because there's a lot of things to really be bullish about. But I think for us to see the God candles that will take us to 100K, we have to be a little more patient and expect a lot more volume than we're experiencing right now. I just wanted to share that with you guys, and also not forgetting to mention that WSOT is starting very soon, and I will be trading and also providing free signals in my group. Make sure you join in for free. It's going to be happening on Bybit, so link to Bybit is in the description of this video. Take advantage of it. Sign up to $30,000 of welcome bonuses are available if you take advantage of it, and also so many other cool things. All right, free Telegram group, join if you want to join my alpha group. Also, link is in the description. I'll see you guys on the next video, and I want to hear your thoughts. Why do you think we have very, very thin volumes right now, but then the price is going astronomically high? It's worth exploring that. I'll see you guys later.